What's good, everyone? I go by Sonic, and I'm here to bring you some Rumbleverse gameplay. So the beta for this game ended a couple of weeks ago, but I've been so hyped for it that I've just needed to go back, watch some replays that I recorded, and I wanted to provide some commentary over top of them. Now, I did win quite a few games overall. I think 10 overall, but I missed recording the first one. So instead of that one, I'm actually going to bring you this game, which I didn't win. I'm going to start with one that I didn't win, but I had a lot of fun. It was a really aggressive, fast-paced game right after the beginning part here. As you'll see, I just tossed someone off the roof. That's the best thing to do to take their stuff. And you will see some... You will hear some background commentary from myself when it was recorded live, as well as a friend of mine who will probably show up in future videos as well as soon as duos come out for this game. But for now, let's sit back and enjoy. I'm going to start pummeling some people. So to start this game off, a lot of people came to this building. There were a couple of gold things on top, and everybody kind of rushed for all the same elements. But the first thing we actually ended up doing here is getting a KO on this guy. I guess he had a bit of trouble with some other people, fell off the building and ran into me. I hadn't picked up any stats or many stats at this point, or too many moves. I think I got these blue ones that stuck around for a little while, but I made sure to use my stamina drinks. Those are super important in this game, especially if you do low stamina builds. I tend to do 2 stamina overall at the sacrifice of a bit of health or a bit of power, depending on what the game gives me. But here you'll see I chase this guy down, get a nice knockout on him, and he's out of the game. He also gets me his Diamond Crusher, which is probably my second favorite move in the whole game. It's super effective because how fast it is. But right now, in the beginning, you're going to see a lot of sumo slaps, that's for sure. And this is a move that I slept on near the beginning of the game, but I've realized since then, like, you got another KO with it because it's a damage move that does a lot of stamina damage, so I broke that person and was able to hit them with my stronger finishing move as well. So this guy, he popped super on me, but I was able to dodge that, get some hits in, and here you'll see a super cancel right away early in the game. I just kept fighting, kept taking out people as fast as I could, basically. Got a bunch of KOs right at the beginning, which was awesome. So lots of excitement right at the beginning of the game, and then I think I find someone else right here where I don't stop. The action doesn't stop here, but I get punched in the nuts, so that's always a good time. After that, though, let's see how this goes. Get the sumo slap hit into the wall, and if you didn't know, I got the KO there as well. But if you didn't know, when someone hits the wall, if they're not flashing, then that means you can hit them with another move. If they are flashing, then it means that the only follow-up that I know of at the moment is to hit them with an elbow drop. But there I was able to get the KO by combining 2 moves together. And you'll see I just went straight into chasing someone else out. With a couple of bounces off the car, it's pretty fun. Extra bounces on moves are a source of a lot of laughs, I would say. It's a good time. I just chased them down and slapped them to death too. And you'll see I've already got 5 perks because of the amount of damage I picked up here, which is pretty insane. So far I've been opening up pretty much every contest here with some strikes, the slaps, because they have pretty high priority overall compared to the other moves. I do like to block, but fortunately that guy went and supered someone else, so I'm just gonna dip out of here now and get some more weapons and perks and everything like that.
I blocked.
Didn't have much at the beginning.
No! I had full chicken.
My friend was playing another game at the time.
I tried to run away.
Did not go well for him.
This nerd.
So he lost his game. He's going to be watching me now, so we'll have some dual commentary on here potentially. You notice that I ran around the other side of this person just because I don't want to end up in the middle or in a triangle. Like, it's better if I can only be faced by one person at a time. So this person randomly pops super on me, which, you know, it can be a good idea to get some health back, but they're just gonna run into my triple slaps, because who would expect that? I just absolutely bullied this person with a triple slap. Nobody expects you to do something 3 times in a row, plus it's a pretty safe move, so why not? There I accidentally drank another stamina. Didn't really mean to do that. Picked up 3, but it's fine. It ends up working out overall. I like to play stamina builds because I mash the dodge button a lot. But it's always key also to make sure you get one of your stats at least to 5. Preferably the 4.
Oh,
sorry, preferably the power.
Oh.
As you see, I slap someone into the wall there again.
It helps
and managed to combo them as well to KO.
Is it hitting or killing? You also have the heal power with the buffs.
Got grabbed there, but that's okay. I'm just gonna jump out of this fight because there's at least 3 people there, and team fights are pretty difficult. That's where you're most likely to die to random things. So, I was able to get a couple of things out of that.
And it KO'd someone.
Decided to run back in for some reason. But I'm gonna get a couple slaps on people, and then this guy also super pops, but he didn't, or actually he did get the pop, which pushed me away. And if he didn't do that, if he would have just popped and held his super button, it would have kept me close. He might have been able to get me with a grab quickly.
It's coming right up.
I chased that other guy, but didn't think I was going to be able to get to him before I ran out of time in the ring. So, might as well use those vending machines, and if there's anyone close, or sometimes if there's not, just use those energy drinks. And you can see you can whiff one of your super slaps and just dodge out of it anyway. Breaking this crate was pretty huge. Got 2 big chickens out of it. That's always a nice feeling. And then the last power arms drink that I needed there to get to 5, which gives you an extra 20% bonus in damage instead of just the usual 10% for the previous 4. This guy, though, not to spoil anything, but I'm totally going to spoil it. He unfortunately was the one to knock me out of this game. I've been super aggressive up to this point, and I'm not going to tell you how, but you can see this was a really nice move here. Caught that on him, noticed that he wasn't flashing on the wall, and then after I hit him the second time, I still managed to get him. But there's double super pops to get out of the way. The chicken that he ate must have given him just enough health to survive. For a super grab. He ran for a super grab, but I was the one who got caught.
Oh, I wasn't blocking. Oh my god, that sucks. I was doing so well that game.
Like vultures, they're like, oh, chicken!
So sometimes you get a bit unlucky, and that's unfortunate, but I had a good time. It was a great match overall, and if you want to see me post some of my wins, please let me know in the comments.